Welcome to The Daily Grind, a Bluff City Media daily podcast. Stepping up to the microphone is your host, Luke Hatmaker. Grab your favorite morning brew and let's get to the show.
My baby don't mess around me 'cause she loves me so, because I know for sure. Did you hear the clap?
Yeah.
Did you hear it? Okay.
Yeah.
I was like, it doesn't make sense if you can't hear the clap. I just look like an idiot. Which is
Then we're just sitting here quietly.
Par for the course. Welcome to the Daily Grind. I don't know why we're talking like a haunted house. We are presented by FanDuel Sportsbook. I'm your host, Luke Hatmaker. It's Friday. We're coming off a dub. Comments are popping. I got Rusty Witten with me, the man, the myth, the legend. 210 pounds of twisted steel and sex appeal. How are you, brother?
Man, I wish I weighed at 210 pounds in the rearview mirror a long time ago. I'm trying to remember when I weighed 210 pounds, but I am good. Ooh, excuse me, getting all choked up over here. It is a victory Friday. I'm glad to be here with you, chopping it up about a big, much-needed Memphis win last night. And I was in the building, but then I had to spend the rest of the night in jail last night, Luke. It was just a poor decision on my part. After I left the game, I needed a few things from the store, and I decided to steal a kitchen utensil. And I got caught, but it was a risk I was willing to take.
A whisk. I just took a whisk.
I took a whisk, and it was a whisk. Shout out Barry Kripke. If you know, you know. It was a whisk I was willing to take. I had to really practice that one to make sure I said it right.
That was good. The whisk. Man, you just ain't. Yeah, the Grizz win, the Grizz get right, and you just feel like you have to go and get arrested. Classic wrestling.
I mean, I've acted a fool last night. What can I say?
let's say, last night was a good. I mean, it was a good game to act the fool after, right? You know, I mean, it was. You were in the building. Your buddy Ryan was there. We've already talked about how he's the good. He's never allowed to leave. He's good luck charm.
Yeah, that's it.
It was the Kings. However, the Grizzlies still won 137-96. You can say it's the Kings all you want, but that doesn't. You don't set a franchise record and assist. Like that. You actually have to show up and hoop.
Yeah.
And what was it like in the building, man? Because you even told me you got there. It wasn't as crowded. You were like, oh no. And
it was a little sleepy, and I thought, oh, buddy, this is going to be a long night. But the energy from the crowd was good. I mean, everybody seemed to be, it was engaging. And part of it, too, the team was engaged. The team was locked in. Yeah, John and Jaren on the bench, but they were locked in and cheering and hopping up and celebrating all the Edie's dunks and Jock Landale threes. And it just, the energy was really good last night in the Forum. Given that it never was like a big crowd, it stayed pretty small throughout the game. But the people that were there were loud, rowdy. It was a good time. I mean, the energy was good, and it was desperately needed after what has been a lackluster, low energy, low frequency past couple of weeks.
Yep. And man, I'm so glad that, because you could tell on the broadcast too, and I'm glad to hear that was also the case in the building, that you could see it as well, that John and Jaren were engaged on the bench. That's a pretty big sign of if they're engaged on the bench like that, and they were smiling, man. They were all smiles. And I know winning cures all, but it's really them checked out of the game would probably be a telltale sign of something else. And the fact
I have a question.
Oh, give it to me. Give it to me.
Do you have any concern that the offense was buzzing and running on all cylinders last night without John and Jaren?
No. So do I have concerns? Concerns might not be the right word. It makes sense to me because it's Tomas's system. And it's like, oh, of course you don't have a superstar. It makes sense. I mean, this we've talked about for a long time, the system is designed to really heighten and optimize role players. And I don't know. Santi had to. I mean, granted, Santi was starting, but like guys like Vince,
Mhm.
guys like Santi, who benefit a lot from the system, both benefited really well last night. So it wasn't. So yeah, I guess it wasn't surprising. It still remains a concern, I guess I should say,
Mhm.
because we've been talking about all season, like, hey, we want to see more from our stars. That's what we
Mhm.
want to see more of.
Yeah.
Removing them from the picture doesn't necessarily change the calculus. They're just not.
Mhm. Yeah.
So I got concern just makes it feel like a negative thing. Am I still
Yeah.
keeping my eyes open? Yes.
Mhm. Yeah.
I wasn't surprised that
Mm.
everyone clicked.
Mhm.
I mean, God, Gigi was even playing. Like everybody clicked.
Yeah.
Like that
Yeah.
didn't surprise me. But I'm keeping an eye on it. Like if Jaren
Mhm.
comes back, we're doing the post game bounce tomorrow. You and I. If Jaren
Mhm.
comes back and plays tomorrow, and plays like
Mhm.
booty hole,
Mhm.
and we lose to the Mavericks,
Right.
that's that's going to be,
Mhm.
then I will say concerning. That
Yeah.
was a long way to answer your question.
That was a good answer. Concerning is not the right word for sure. I'm not up here like trying to be a Debbie Downer on Grizz Victory Friday because
But
we
we need to
finally
have
got
that point.
win.
It's
Right.
important to know.
And Jalen's right. Like I want to make this point up front. Like Sacramento, that is a bad basketball team. It was worse in person. Like
was it? I was going to ask.
it looked like kind of like what the Grizzlies have looked like at times, where it was just like 5 individual players just trying to do their own thing, because you've got Zach LaVine, DeMar DeRozan, and Russell Westbrook, which are all just ball stops. And so that's all that, like, whenever one of those dudes got the ball last night, you were just like, cool, let's see what happens. Because that's all, like, they're going to go score. Or at least try. And so it looked like 5 individual dudes trying to play basketball, no Sabonis. Like, that's okay. That's the point. But you've sometimes, like, we haven't beaten anybody. So the fact that we got a win last night, a win is a win. That's all that matters. I wouldn't call it concerning. The offense did exactly what it was supposed to do, and that's highlight the role players. It's a role player offense. It's not going to highlight superstars. Did exactly what it needed to do last night and got us a win. 42 freaking assists last night is nothing to scoff at. That is an amazing accomplishment, franchise record. Shout out to the dudes. The ball movement was crisp. Vince Williams Jr. is a point guard. I want to say that. My dude out there hooping last night in complete control of the offense. Like, he had like a billion assists, it felt
15?
like last night. 15. Like, it felt like every good play started with Vince Williams Jr. facilitating the basketball. So up front, I want to say shout out to Vince. Awesome job last night. Also, Kenny brought up this point a few minutes ago. I'm sorry, Drew, and all you other haters out there. Zach Edey is awesome. You can continue to choose to be wrong. Everybody reserves the right to be wrong. It's just wild that people are exercising that right on Zach Edey, because since Edey's come back, buddy, this offense clicks. It's smooth. We have paint presence. We have good picks being set. And just watching him, he had a drop step dunk last night. And there was one time he got the ball under the rim. It was on the opposite goal from us, like the second or third quarter. I think it's third quarter. He got the ball and he like looked around to pass and there was nobody around him. And then you see him look up and it's like, oh, and he tore the rim off. My buddy Ryan and I both were like, at the same time, when he got the ball, he looked around. We were like, dunk it. And he did. It was just funny watching. But like, Edey is going to be a major cog in this wheel, and getting him back helps. 7 for 7 from the field last night. 1 of 3. Call him, 3D as he hit that 3 at the top of the key. I don't know, Luke, if this is a good stat line, but he's got 16 points. He had 4 rebounds, and his shooting splits last night were 100%, 100%, 100%. I think that's pretty good.
I think that's good. He was a plus 23.
He was awesome last night. Awesome. Zach Edey is an awesome basketball player, and if you want to deny that, you will continue to be wrong.
Yeah, I mean, and it makes things even more frustrating. I mean, we're not going to talk about last year, but it makes last year even more frustrating because the dude is
should have been rookie of the year. Should have been like the steal of the draft last year, and instead it was coaching malpractice. Is all I'm going to say. And now he's just being awesome.
Yep. And let's look at I mean, you mentioned Edie. Him and Landale both. They were.
Oh, man. Shout out Wayno and the boys down under.
Man.
Y'all need to have a pint or a pitcher or whatever y'all have down there for Jock Landale. What a game.
This is the. I feel like any sort of criticisms that have happened with Jock, none of it was about Jock. It was just about him playing out of his role. That's all it was.
Playing too much. Yeah.
Like, you give me Jock in 21 points, 15 minutes. Granted, their front court was just it's Sacramento, blah blah blah. That doesn't matter.
Yeah.
But it was just. And where did Art? I want to put the Art's comment up here before we move on to the next game. Like, everybody has a role. Kenny also put it up here. Everybody has a role.
And we just need them to play. Put up that other thing Kenny said about playing 30, or was it Art? Whoever said it, that
there we go.
If they play the role in 30 minutes, you play them. And play them more than 30 minutes. Like, we continue to just be bottom dwellers in minutes. But listen, it's a good show. It's a positive show. We're happy today.
Show.
Grizzlies got to win. Jock Landale cussing out that fan who was coming to Ja the other day after, I believe, one of the last, was it Spurs game earlier this week, where he just was cussing out the fan, going to Jock's defense. Love that. And surprisingly, we have Jock Landale playing the role he's supposed to play as a backup center. And look what happened.
Yep.
He was awesome last night. I think he finished with 26 points. He was like three. He had, how many threes did he hit? He was 1 of 2 from 3. He had 21 points and
9 from the field.
6 boards. Have a night, Jock Landale. I will toast coffee to that.
Yeah, no question. So do you think Grizzlies play again tomorrow? It's another sub 500 opponent. I mean,
the Mavs are heading in like an abysmal direction.
Yes, yeah, they're really not looking good. I mean, so moving over to that game a little bit.
Can we go back to back for the first time all year?
I thought you were joking. I thought something was wrong. I was like, Rusty, what's happening? I can't get to you, brother. What's happening?
Can it's the big one. It's the big one.
It's the big one. No, we're thinking about the Grizzlies going back to back.
Can we go back? Can we win 2 games in a row?
It would be really helpful to win 2 games in a row heading into a contest against Denver on Monday. It would go really well. I don't think. I mean, I imagine Ja still sits. I mean, if anything, we're seeing.
I don't think we'll see Ja. Maybe Jaren will be probably questionable at best tomorrow. I hear that we should hopefully be getting some Ty Jerome news like any day now.
Yep.
And so we might have some reinforcements coming back. The comments are right, man. Like, there's a path. Now you got to take care of business. You can't let this, you get a win and you can't rest on your laurels because Lord have mercy. We don't need to be doing that.
Oh,
we're at Lord have mercy. All one word. Lord have mercy. We've got a stretch coming up where we only really play Denver and then Minnesota on the 17th and OKC on the 22nd. But you got a stretch against a lot of bad basketball teams. Dallas, the Clippers twice, the Kings again, the Spurs, the Trailblazers, who are fine. But, like, there's a lot of winnable basketball games. Yep. And Wayno, it is actually HAMMERCY. Lord have mercy. Have mercy. All one word. But this is a stretch of winnable basketball games. Minnesota is not. Yes, they like on paper, Minnesota should be a good team. They haven't been good this year so far. They got nobody can make shots up there like another team on the Mississippi River. But I digress. It's the stretch where you could get back to 500 by the end of the year, and we're having a completely different conversation.
Yep, and this is also a stretch too. I mean, I think Art and Kenny are both. I think they're both kind of saying the same thing. Maybe worth resting the 2 guys tomorrow.
Yeah, especially we've got a big road stretch coming up. No need to play them tomorrow night. We got a bunch of young dudes. Also real quick, shout out Jemai Meshack for his first big boy points. 2 threes in garbage time, but 2 threes for the boy Jemai Meshack. He had a stretch there where he looked really good. Gigi had a stretch where he had a dunk, created a turnover, threw an outlet pass. Like, we had some dudes that played well last night. Gigi ain't it, man. Gigi ain't all the way out, is what I'm saying. Like, don't sleep on my boy Gigi. I never jumped off that train. Don't sleep on Gigi. But this is a stretch. This is a stretch coming up where like we'll need those guys. But yes, save them for Monday at Denver. If we can get Jaren and Ja and possibly Ty back, let's do it Monday.
Yep, I'm with you. That'd be great. Jemai Meshick, I'm glad you said that was the only other name I wanted to mention before we talked about these two games, because everybody that played for the Grizzlies yesterday was a double-digit plus-minus. They were positive plus-minus, double digits, except Jemai Meshick, who was a +1, but he was 6 points in 6 minutes. He was 2 of 4.
Yeah. Gigi was 6 points, 9 rebounds in 18 minutes. Got out there, said, I'm going to do the little things, coach. Watch me. At one point, he had like 6 points in 7 minutes. Like, he just was like, boom, boom, boom. Yeah. It did my heart good seeing Gigi out there in his Ja threes hooping last night.
Yep. It was just did all of our hearts good. Let's hope that our hearts stay good. Oh man. Yes.
It hurts my heart, but like Brandon Clark's got it. We're in the twilight of the Brandon Clark era, unfortunately, just given health, given everything he's got going on. He's, we'll see what he looks like when he comes back. Buddy, I would love for Omax to get as many minutes as possible because he creates chaos. He had 11 points, 1 board, 1 assist last night.
Former lottery pick. He's a former lottery pick.
That's it. He's not going to fill the stat sheet. He literally took 4 shots last night. He made all of them, 4 of 6 from the free throw line. He does have the TA effect, Art. Again, I compare him to Jermichael Green all the time because he is that energy guy off the bench. I'd love to see, especially against a Dallas team that you could get out ahead of kind of handily like you did last night against the Kings. Maybe tomorrow night will be a night we can see more Gigi and Omax to really start seeing what we have in these dudes.
I would like that. And Meshack too, maybe. I mean, like you could
there's these. I mean, they just lost XM, 80s out. Like this team is not good.
Not good.
And yet ESPN has them as a 53.5% chance to win. Get out of here. I think it's just because they're a home team. But as many dudes they've got hurt. Dante Exum is out. He's for the rest of the year. AD will be out, evaluated middle of next week, so he's out. This team is terrible.
Yeah,
terrible.
Bad. Before we take a break, let's do the daily grind, daily Ricky rewind.
Rewind.
I need to start saying it like you. When I slow it down, AI thinks it's Ricky rewind. I saw in Spotify, I was like, it's not Ricky rewind, it's Ricky rewind. So
new band name called it.
We are Ricky Rewind.
Ricky Rewind is who sings at the beginning of the episodes. It ain't Luke Hatmaker. It is Ricky Rewind. It's your alter ego. I need a voice and I need a costume for Ricky Rewind by Monday.
Okay. No, okay. Say no more. Do I have a suit? I'm gonna have a suit on. Don't
like a suit with a hat like pulled down, almost like wearing like Carmen Sandiego. You know, got the hat kind of tilted down, like looking the part.
All I need is an assignment. Ricky Rewind will be here on Monday.
And Kenny's going to have a sound effect. Perfect.
Oh God. I said it live. I have to come through now. What other games happened last night? Magic kept winning. Clippers have a top 5 pick in the draft right now that goes to the Thunder.
Ass.
Yep. Tyrese Maxey had a 50-point game last night.
Dude is so good, man.
Man, like,
my God.
If you're the Sixers, how happy are you that this is happening? I mean,
like 47 minutes last night.
Good God, 18 of 30, 9 assists, 5 boards. What was
Zach Kleiman would like explode in his box if one of our players played 47 minutes. Like he would have the snipers on TI before the game was even over if somebody even encroached on 47 minutes.
VJ Edgecombe, Quentin Grimes, and Tyrese Maxey all played 38 minutes or more.
Yeah.
Can you imagine?
If we went to 6 overtimes tomorrow night against the Mavs, not a nary one of our players would be encroaching on 47 minutes. Nary one.
It's so true. It's so true. We'd be like, oh, it looks like Ja played 25 and Santi played 26 and
Jock played 29 and Edie played 28 and Omax played 24. Gigi played 27. Like it'd be
we'd be so frustrated.
Yeah. But shout out Tyrese Maxey, 50 burger, just continues the hot hand. That dude is absolutely hooping.
He's hooping. Who was the late game? Spurs kept winning. We don't need to talk about that. They're winning somehow. I mean, It's why I get 2 superstars. So when
They're
one
just
goes down,
deep, man.
they're deep.
They're just deep. Stephon Castle's great. I know he hadn't been playing lately, but De'Aaron Fox 26, Keldon Johnson 25, Champagny 20 points. Which I have a hard time that his last name is spelled basically like champagne, but you pronounce it Champagny. And I don't care for that.
I just made it a point to really never speak about him on the show so I don't mess his name up.
Yeah.
Nothing against him. I just don't want to look like the fool. Unfortunately. Right, yeah. Let's take a break. It's break time. Let's take a really quick break. When we get back here, we're gonna take a little switch gears a little bit and talk Wayno's favorite thing, college football. I know he loves
getting excited. It's Cupcake Week.
It is Cupcake Week. It's man. We'll talk about it after the break. But when I was looking at what games to talk about, I was like, Jesus, okay.
Yeah. Drew and I normally pick like 6 or 7 games against the spread on Fridays. Our FanDuel Football Friday segment. Tune in today, but we ain't gonna be picking many games.
Yeah, you tune in. Yeah, watch the show, but probably not picking games. But yeah, enjoy this commercial. We will be right back after this break.
4-11, 5-game losing streak, 1.5 back of the 10 spot. Is it fixable?
If your thoughts were this team was a what? Before the season started, where did you think that you thought they would be?
Playoff team.
In the top 6 in the Western Conference?
Contending for 6.
See, my thoughts were they were a 7 to 10 team. Too many unknowns. Told you it was an if year.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, a lot of ifs.
If these things happen, we can be like, "Ooh, it's fun." But it's a lot of them ifs.
Yeah.
That have to happen, and a lot of those ifs are not happening. Not much needs to be salvaged to be where I thought that this team was going to be anyway. I think the playing better is good. It's about fourth quarter basketball.
Tune in to the Night Court Podcast with your hosts, Rob Fisher and Brevin Knight, on the Bluff City Media YouTube channel.
Some games define a season, but the Egg Bowl defines a state. It's not just a game. It's bragging rights, family lines, and hatred that few rivalries can match. Forget records and rankings. In this game,
unsportsmanlike conduct on all players from both teams.
The tradition is chaos, and this year could be the most yet. Mississippi State has something we haven't seen in years, a bite behind their bark. Starkville believes again, and the Cowbells will be out in force. Across the field, Ole Miss comes to town with everything to play for, but that's not what we're talking about. Lane Kiffin's dramatics hang like a dark cloud over Oxford. The Rebs have dodged distractions before, but never with this much on the line. This year's Egg Bowl promises to be crazy. It's for postseason positioning, state supremacy, and an opportunity to play spoiler like never before. What will be the story this year? The only guarantee in this game is chaos, and Grind City Brewing is your home for every single second.
And we are back. Welcome back to the Daily Grind. This is Ricky Rewind. No, I'm kidding. This is Luke. Ricky Rewind will be here Monday.
Better be here Monday.
He will be here Monday morning. I get pumped every time I watch that Egg Bowl commercial, brother. The Egg Bowl is not this weekend, so we're not going to talk about that. But we are presented by Trilogy Tattoo. We are also presented by Mugshots Grill and Bar. How did you get a chance to go yesterday? How was the turnout? Was it good?
It was a good turnout. I was there to help set up. I didn't make it to the actual party because I had tickets to the game last night. But there was a strong Purdue contingency there. There was a strong turnout for the Memphis Tigers. And so for our first watch party, I believe it went well. Kenny was there. They were having a good time. Tigers fought like hell, man. They were they had the lead till late against the number one team in the country, likely the best team in the country, at least early in the season. They thought it was a far cry from Sunday's game against UNLV, not trying to, rehash old bad times. But the Tigers looked a lot better last night. And, I mean, they came within the cat's hair winning that game last night. They just ran out of gas against a clearly more talented team. That's no knock to Memphis.
Nope, no knock to Memphis at all. It happens.
Yeah, man.
Like 100%. It's just tough.
It's just a better team. So, but listen, it was a good turnout. Shout out Mugshots. Shout out Kenny. Give me some flowers in the comments, but I appreciate you, buddy. But thank you for getting there, setting up, running the show. You did an awesome job last night. I hope you remember the flag in the flower bed. I told you to grab that before you left. If you didn't, that's on you because I reminded you.
That is all.
So shout out to the Collierville Mugshots for doing a great job last night, having banging food, great beer specials. Can't wait to go back.
Yeah, we're gonna have more there. We're also brought to you by. Where are they? Are they up here? Are they up here? Yeah. Oh, he forgot it, didn't he? Grind City Brewing, 76 Waterworks Avenue, Memphis, Tennessee. They're great. If you know where they are. I just want to put their address for the new guys.
There's a specific cider that's going to be there this weekend, Luke. Sorry to interrupt, that you got to have. It harkens back to your childhood. I'll talk about it next week. I don't want to spoil it because they got some surprise. But there is one that is like, it's a good thing I'm out of town this weekend because I'd be drinking 100 of them, like legit 100 of them. They're so, so good. Go check them out. Hopper, the brewmaster, was in his bag. They were saying anytime he can put sugar and make these kind of like sweeter cider type drinks, he's going to absolutely crush it. And I believe it. It was amazing. The Cider Fest is going to be a big turnout. It's going to be nicer weather tomorrow than it is today. So y'all definitely go out as a warm up for next Friday's College Football Friday show.
Yeah. Get ready, y'all. Get ready. Just make it like a week-long party. Why not?
Yeah. That's it. Just go to Grind City Brewing. Just stay there. Like,
just
show up, hang out, stay there. You'll be there for Cider Fest this weekend. Luke, I am going to take over your screen just a minute.
No, dude, I'm glad
you had
that.
Next Friday because we got a new flyer to make the Drew Gans of the world happy. State and Ole Miss are on this one. $5 beers for all fans wearing either Ole Miss or State gear next weekend. Y'all, please come hang out. Let's go. It's going to be an awesome time. Great way to get out of the family. You're going to be tired of turkey. You're going to be tired of your mamas and your families and your aunts and uncles and everybody at this point. Come hang out with us and have a beer on Friday, day after Thanksgiving.
Love it. I'm glad you had this because I felt bad that it was just the thing of the commercial. This is good. Check that out. And, we're also brought to you by FanDuel Sportsbook. You can place bets on these games if you want. Which, if you want to, head on over there. We're going to look at a couple. I say a couple because there's not very many. This is Cupcake Week, as Rusty said. There are not very many good games. So we've got a few games we want to round up. And if you want to look over to FanDuel, the first one we're going to look at is Missouri at Oklahoma. Oklahoma's favored minus 240. The spread's 6.5. Over under 42.5. Missouri has just spoiler for Oklahoma's playoff chances, but that's really about it.
If this game was in Columbia, I'd be a little bit more confident in Missouri. They're on their third string quarterback. They do have Lawrence County, Mississippi native Ahmad Hardy, who is an absolute terror. He ran for 300 yards on Mississippi State last weekend, just up through, over and around. And surprisingly, I know this is a new concept for people, but when he got tired, he didn't get taken out. When he was in rhythm, he didn't get taken out. I was wishing that it was Tomas Isolo and not Eli Drinkowitz coaching the Missouri Tigers because he was beating our ass. But anyway, the Missouri Tigers can win this game. Their defense is good, but that Oklahoma defense is elite. They went into Bryant-Denny and punked Alabama last weekend. I like Oklahoma's got a lot of momentum, but be careful. Like, this could go one of two ways. You got all the momentum. Don't let it go to that noggin because you've got to take care of business against a scrappy Missouri team.
Yep. Yeah, you've got the other matchup of two ranked teams here. You've got USC at Oregon. Oregon not really having the momentum that Oklahoma's coming off of, but I mean, USC has a chance to play spoiler. I mean, like, both these games are just spoiler for playoff chances. I don't see either of them doing it. Oregon's favored minus 390. They got 9.5 points spread.
Lincoln Riley is 0-8 against top 10 teams, 1-9 against ranked teams. Until he proves he can win a game, I ain't buying it, buddy. Oregon is uber talented. Lost a great game to a great Indiana team, something I never thought I'd say in 2025. Oregon is a good football team, and USC's not bad. Jordan Mailata is a good quarterback. He's smart. He makes good decisions with the football. 18 touchdowns and 6 picks on the year. But Dante Moore's got 21 touchdowns to 5 picks. Oregon has a lot of firepower. Dan Lanning has some dudes playing right. Until they prove that they can beat a ranked team, I'm out on USC.
Same. Lincoln Riley, like we've seen enough of him playing ranked teams. We're just like, I'm with you. Not touching this one with a 10-foot pole. Just not doing it. The last game I want to talk about, and the only reason I think this game is worth. Well, this might be, no football talk. This might be the closest game in terms of odds-wise the whole weekend. And there are still playoff ramifications in this game. You got Pittsburgh at Georgia Tech. Georgia Tech's only favored minus 136. The over-under is 61.5, and the spread is 2.5. The winner of the ACC conference right now, the playoff committee is Miami. But they say one of the teams has to win this conference. I just don't know who it's going to be. If Pittsburgh win this game, which they very well could, that will help their chances. I just don't know. This ACC's been a mess all year.
It's really muddy. Drew and I talked about this a bit yesterday, but it's really muddy because you got Georgia Tech at 6-1, Virginia at 6-1, Pitt's 5-1, SMU's 5-1 in conference. Everybody's talking about Miami because they're ranked 13th, they're the highest ranked ACC team. But there's a chance, like if Georgia Tech wins this game, this has got massive ACC and playoff implications because if they win this game, I believe this is Georgia Tech's last. I'm looking at their schedule right now. Last conference game, it is because they play Georgia next weekend. There's like Georgia Tech could go into the ACC championship game 10-2, 7-1 in conference, and if they win the ACC, then they're in. That's an automatic in. So let's say they're the ACC champs. That could leave Miami on the outside looking in simply because the ACC is so bad. Because what we've seen already this week is in the playoff rankings that people are discounting Miami. They're discounting what they've done this year but simply because they've lost some bad games. But like I played a video this week on Wednesday where the playoff committee was like, oh, we can't compare Miami and Notre Dame because they're not really in the same categories, whatever. Buddy, they played first week of the season. What do you mean we can't compare them? Miami beat Notre Dame. This is a long-winded answer to say that, yes, Miami right now is the favorite to get in from the ACC, but if somebody else wins the conference, likely knocks Miami out from an at-large bid because Notre Dame is going to get one of those at-large bids.
Man, so I like when our shows are in sync. Okay, so it's time for our daily dose of It's a Trap. Trap. Yeah, no.
I gotta get off the snide here. Yeah,
I think you should. I feel good about your chances based on based on your show yesterday. I tried to help a little bit. So, name of the game is It's a Trap. It's named after Admiral Akbar. It's sponsored by FanDuel Sportsbook. I will give you 3 odds from FanDuel. Well, 2 of them are FanDuel. One of them's a trap. You got to tell me which one. You know the game. All right.
Let's do it.
Today, the updated ACC Conference Championship odds.
You're welcome for this. I didn't even know I was doing a transition for you.
That's what I'm saying, brother. That's what I'm saying. I'm like, you know what? Show writes itself. Okay.
Yeah.
Which one of these is a trap to win the ACC Conference Championship? Is it Miami, Florida, plus 195, SMU, plus 430, or Pittsburgh, plus 1,100?
All right. So I'm not cheating. I've got the ACC standings. It's not FanDuel. That's what I'm looking at. Yeah. So you've got Pitt at 5-1. SMU is 5-1. That's Miami's got 2 conference losses and they're plus 195. Is that what you said?
Yeah.
Yikes. They're going to need a whole lot of help to get to that point. Miami and Pittsburgh is where I'm down to. I don't love that. I whittled it down to 2 multiple times this week and picked the wrong one, so I'm trying to pick the right one. Miami plus 195. Pittsburgh is plus what? 400?
Plus 1,100.
Pittsburgh is plus 1,100?
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. SMU is plus 400.
Yeah, SMU is plus 400.
Ooh. SMU.
I got you again.
No. I guess I need a star player to get injured so that I can get off the snide.
So SMU and Pittsburgh, those odds. And
I whittled it down to 2, and I had Miami in that 2.
You had so Georgia Tech are the favorites at 195. SMU's got better odds than Miami, Florida. Miami, Florida's plus 900. I mean, but like,
trust your gut, Rusty. Miami's got 2 losses. What are you doing here, man?
And you even said it. I thought you were going to do it. But hey, it's okay. You're still in first. Jared's coming for you, though. Jared.
No, Monday. Jared. Listen, next week we're getting off the snide, buddy.
That's right. We got this. Next week it'll be a different story. This was a tough week. It was a tough week. It's fine. Listen,
Grizzlies had a tough week. I had a tough week. They got a win. I'm going to get a win next week. We're going to be right back in business. Jared, you can calm down, buddy. He ain't coming for the Kings.
It's fine. Real quick, we're about to get out of here. But what are you doing this weekend? It's time for the weekend outlook.
I haven't been home in a while, Megan. I've been busy, so I'm going home this weekend to see my family. I'm going to the great metropolis of Wheeler, Mississippi tonight. So watch my nephew play basketball, my brother coach basketball, and then go do some little projects and stuff around the house for my dad that he's been needing done for a while. And so just hang out with some family this weekend and get some rest too at the same time.
Yeah, I feel you, man. I'm doing. It's going to be a rest weekend for me. I think we're going to decorate for Christmas. I have an audition tomorrow that I'm pretty excited about.
Let's go. Break a leg.
We're going to do that. If it's bad, it's fine.
It won't
talk about it.
Go in as Ricky Rewind, and you'll be good. Just envision Ricky Rewind, and you're going to crush it.
Oh man, that's going to do it for our show today. Ricky Rewind will be here on Monday. God, I gotta get this together. Ricky Rewind will be here Monday. Thank you for watching this show, everybody. Thank you, comments. You guys were popping. $2 Sports Show today at 11. You're gonna want to tune in. We will also have Saint at 1. Check out all of our other shows too. We've got Tigers Live after every Tigers post game. We've got No Bluffing, typically the earlier part of the week, like on Mondays. We've got Night Court, came out yesterday, new episode. We've got Tigers Untapped. We've got On the Bluff. We've got 901 Soccer Podcast. We've got On Beat with BCM. We've got Post Game Bounces. I'm probably missing one. Forgive me.
And we're looking for great local businesses to partner with us as sponsors on all of our shows. If they want to partner with us, it's not just a sponsorship, it's a partnership. We do live shows, we do commercials, we do advertisements. We can help grow your business with our growing network. So if you or somebody that has a business looking for partnership opportunities in Memphis, call me.
And we're fun to hang out with. That's important too. We're fun to be partnered with. We're not weird. Well, we're a little weird, but that's part of the
little weird, but you're supposed to be a little weird.
You're supposed to be on this show. That's it, y'all. Thank you, FanDuel. Thank you, Trilogy Tattoo. Thank you, Mugshots, and thank you, Grind City Brewing. We will be back on Monday. Post game bounce tomorrow. Go Grizz. We can leave
me and Luke.
Anything.
Me and you on the post game tomorrow.
Oh yeah. So you'll see
these mugs again tomorrow.
These beautiful faces. It will be me, not Ricky Rewind. So don't temper your expectations. He'll be here on Monday. Thank you guys. If we can leave you with anything at all, remember 2 things. 1, be a little weird, like little Deadpool over there. There he is. And 2, remember to smile. Yeah. Bye guys. Have a great weekend. We will see you on Monday.
Thank you for listening to The Daily Grind. If you enjoyed this episode, leave a rating and a review wherever you download your podcasts. Also, like and subscribe to Bluff City Media's YouTube page. We'll see you back here next time.